I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we are infinite love, infinite creation, infinite energy. This is who we are because of the human heartbeat. Our resonance gives us life. We live to love and we love to live. This is our nature. Creation creates creators and creators create creations, and this is exactly who we are. We are beautiful species. We are benevolent species. We're love-based species, a heart-based species, a heartful species. Our nature is to love because we live to love. We love our creations. Our nature is to love because we live to love. We love our creations. So the previous video, the feet were cut off, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter. I'm talking about the fifth poem and I'm going through the lines. So then again, it got cut off when I was talking about nature, our nature, the trauma, the event. And I'm on this line, what frighten us makes us. And then again, it's the nature of the fright that I'm referring to, of the trauma. So we can move on. We love it. We put love into it and disintegrate it with that love. Because remember, love is the highest frequency that the human heart can generate. And we are alive because of human heart, because of the human heartbeat. So then again, when we engage our heart and we love, then disintegrate all this trauma, the nature of the fright, what frightens us, the nature of it, the trauma, the event that caused the fright in the first place, to trigger because of the shadow, because of the unconscious mind, because of the mediums and media out there, the fantasies and illusions outside our control and within our control, both scales, both levels, are there to be dealt with. And because its energy is static, its friction is is low vibration, is background noise, and we need to free up our energy, and we do that by dispersing that. We do that by deloading it, by decharging it, by releasing it, and we do that by shattering it. We disintegrate it with a higher frequency, because in physics, in nature, objective reality, truth, when two force fields meet, one is negative and one is positive, meaning one is fearful, one is frightened, one is fear-based, is a low vibration, and that low vibration encounters a higher frequency, love, then what does that do? Well, the higher frequency disintegrates the lower frequency. So the lower frequency ceases to exist as a result of encountering the high frequency of the nature of love. This is physics. So when you understand this, then there is an essence that remains of, once you disintegrate this thought form or whatever that is, there's something that remains, the essence of it, and that essence is the actual memory itself, the event itself. It's like the whatever remains of it, and that gets integrated into positivity, into the higher frequency, becomes one because of electromagnetism. You see, because frequency is electromagnetic, it has a force field, so it attracts. Magnetism attracts. I mean, if you get a magnet attracts things and they get magnetized. So then again, and what is it that you're attracting? Well, you're attracting the essence, what remains of what you disintegrated in the first place. And all the negativity gets discharged, it gets released, it gets dispersed, it gets dealt with, it gets disintegrated, shattered, it gets dealt with, it ceases to exist, dispelled. But then again, the essence of it still remains, which is the memory itself, the event itself that's still there, that took place. But then it's a positive one. It's a positive one because it reminds you of who you are, your experience, the event. The trauma that's now not a trauma, is just part of life. It teaches you lessons. It was your mentor to understand who you are, a natural creator, an infinite eternal creator. So you move on. But as you move on, then the memory gets essentially, it makes conscious. It's a self-aware memory now. It's a loving memory now because it was an experience of your life, part of your identity, your true self, your dimensions, your boundaries. So then it becomes one with positivity. It becomes one with it, and then the negativity goes away. And then the memory, when you recall the memory now, you just laugh or feel good about it because it taught you lessons and allowed you to be. And this is maturity. This is humility, all these things. So this is why the video feed got cut off there, because obviously, hey, we know. So then again, hey, is that so? What frightens us makes us, exactly because of that reason. Because what frightens us is a signal, it's a sign that our heart is telling us, you gotta work on this, what's going on there. And then when you engage your heart, you engage your love, you follow your heart, you put your heart energy into it, then it gets disintegrated immediately. Immediately. This is not something that happens over time. When you engage your love and your high frequency of energy is infinite creation, it disintegrates negativity immediately. It ceases to exist automatically because it's a higher frequency, it's electromagnetism. It attracts the positivity, and the negativity ceases to exist because it has no value. Because of the frequency, it gets disintegrated, it gets shattered, so it has no effect anymore. It literally ceases to exist. It gets discharged, it gets released, and all the negativity just transcends into neutrality, into energy that's neutral. It joins the force field of creation, and the negativity just ceases to exist, because in the end, negativity is the lowest vibration. It almost doesn't exist. It's very low wavelength. Static is friction, is noise. You see, that's why the shadow is lifeless, because the shadow is the accumulation of all the negativity. It's this lifeless form. It lacks volume because it's not conscious, it's not self-aware. It's just knowing you in the consciousness. This is information that you need to process, that you haven't dealt with, emotions that you haven't dealt with. Is this oppression, is this repression, that's this trauma that you need to deal with, you need to release, because it's all about releasing this energy, you see, discharging it, deloading it, decharging it, dispelling it. It's about that. And you do that, you disintegrate it with higher frequency, and that is love. Hey, you shatter because we are energy, we're electrical, and love is the highest frequency of creation. So this is how you do it. This is the nature of it. The nature of being frightened, a fright, is that it comes from fear and low vibration, and then it's a sign. When you get frightened by something, it's an immediate sign for your heart to take action, because it's a signal. Your heart is telling you immediately there's something here that is low, that you need to deal with. It's an instinct, it's a sign, it's a signal. And then that what frightens it comes from a lower base. So you deal with it immediately. And it tends to come from trauma and events from the past. So once you neutralize them and the event has no more control over you, the shadow gets disintegrated, the unconscious become conscious, then it just immediately gets whatever remains, the electromagnetism attracts it into the positivity, to polarity. And as a result of that, then the memory becomes a loving memory. It's about gratitude now, it's about love, it's about forgiving, it's about acceptance and moving on. It's beautiful. It's humility, it's maturity. You see, and that's what maturity comes from. Maturity comes from matter. Maturity is that matter. It's not only that something that matters, that is important, but it's also about the physical matter, the solid, the density, the mass. So because that's what the essence of this negativity is, what remains. Once you discharge it, there's a mass there still, and that's what you absorb due to electromagnetism. And what remains is a memory, is the event that has no trauma anymore. So it's just part of your life, part of your experience. And then that's maturity, because when you are mature, you can deal with emotions, and that's all the maturity. The mass has been discharged and dispersed and been integrated into who you are in a positive manner. Gratitude, love, forgiveness, acceptance, maturity, because the matter has been integrated. Maturity. Hey, it's what it means. That's what it is. So, okay, so that's what frightens us makes us, because it reminds us of our nature, our heart, so we love and we disintegrate it. It ceases to exist. So what makes us shapes us. Then again, energy, what makes us shapes us. And what makes us? Well, our events in our lives, our experiences, our action, our thoughts of ourselves, our dreams, our compass, purpose of daily action. Because remember, action defines us. Action defines us. So that makes us Our actions make us, and we are creators, so we make things, and we make things with our actions. And because we are building with our actions, with purposeful daily action, we are building with our actions, then what makes us shapes us. Because what is to be shaped? To be shaped is exactly that. It's a form, it's a geometry, it's who we are, it's a creation. You are shaping things up, and meaning you are shaping yourself up. You turning into who you are, this maturity, this humility, hamas, this compass, this dreamer that makes things come true, this purposeful creator with a purposeful life. It shapes us into what we are, light spherical beings, infinite eternal creators, hamas, compass, sundial, because this is who we are, this is our nature, this is who we are, this is our nature. And this is important to understand because we are benevolent species. What makes us shapes us. And what makes us? Infinite love, infinite energy, infinite creation. So it shapes us into we have light spherical beings, infinite eternal creators. And it starts with love and understanding that love is the highest frequency of the heart. And we create with love because love is energy and energy is creation. You see, it's the highest frequency that we can generate with our heart, and our heart, it gives us life through the heartbeat, and we love with our hearts, and love is the highest frequency. So we create, we are makers, and our creations are made with love. So then again, it shapes us into who we are. Okay, and what shapes us matters. Then again, matter, mass, maturity, all these concepts, gravity, it's all gravitational, it's all electromagnetism because we're energy. You see, we're taking all what matters. The matter, what matters, the mass, you neutralize, you disintegrate, you shatter, you deload, you discharge, you disperse, you discharge, you release all the negativity from fantasies and illusions, mediums and media. You control and outside your control in your life, memories and events. It doesn't really matter. They shape you because then again, it's your life. As an identity into yourself, you have dimensions and boundaries, and all these things shape us. Hey, all these events, what we make of life, what we create out of life. And then that matters, meaning all these events that are negative, because fear is a natural process, all these events, all this matter gets integrated into who we are because we are infinite energy creation, and our electromagnetic field that magnetizes this, whatever remains out of this integration is the essence of it, the matter, what matters, maturity. And then that gets integrated into you, your memories, who you are, your gratitude, your forgiveness, your center of gravity, your true self. You are the outcome of the events in your life because we are here experiencing through perception and reality. So you see, what shapes us matters. It matters because it gives us the maturity to understand who we are, the humility so we can be hummus. We understand our nature. We are infinite eternal creators. We are compass. We are sundials. We are here to create. We're here to love. And what matters we do, you see? And what matters we do, because what matters is who we are, our identity and our true self, our infinite eternal creator, sundials, compass. This is what matters. And matters comes from all the integration of all these things that come as a result of polarization and electromagnetism, consciousness and self-awareness. All the essence of all these bodies come into what it is, a positive memory in the end, because love is creation and love is everything. So all the negativity is just there to be dealt with. And that's why it ceases to exist, because negativity is very low bandwidth. It's almost dead. So when you encounter a higher frequency, then it ceases to exist, because it's almost gone anyway. It's static, it's friction really. So then again, what matters we do, and we do what matters, and what matters, love, infinity, creation, our nature, our instincts. We create beautiful creations. This is what we are here to do in the first place. We live to love and we love to live. So what matters is who we are, our nature, benevolent species. And that's what we do because we are our actions. We are our actions. And then our actions, manifest free will and prove free will. Purposeful daily action. This is compass. This is who we are. We're dream makers. We make our dreams come true. We live in the dream as a result of a purposeful daily action because we have purposeful lives. No more, no less. And this is a lot of information. But then let's continue with the poem. When we do, you are. When you do, you are. That's what I meant to say. When you do, you are. When we do, we are. When I do, I am. So when you do, you are, meaning purposeful daily action. You are your actions. You are, you exist. You prove existence by taking purposeful daily action. Consciousness and self-awareness is there, so we can take purposeful daily action because we are creators. Creation creates us, so we can create, because that's what creation does. Creation is infinity, and infinity is spherical in nature, just like we are, and it creates. Creation creates creators. That's what nature does, and it's highly structured and highly intelligent. And you look at it, look at the sun at the astronomical scale, beautiful creator, spherical object with its own electromagnetic field. The earth itself, spherical in nature, electromagnetic, has its own electromagnetic field that creates life here. Planet Earth is beaming and teeming with life, as we know. And then we exist as a result of that, with an electromagnetic field coming from the human heart, from the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. So this is who we are. So we are creators. We're here to create with love energy. So then when you do, you are, meaning when you take action, purposeful daily action, when you're purposeful, when you do what you're supposed to do, your nature, then you are, you exist as a result of it, which is self-awareness and consciousness, who we are, infinite eternal creators. And when you are, you become. Then again, I am, so I become. He says this is a natural progression. When you are, when you exist, meaning identity and true self. I am, I exist. This is who I am. This is who I am. This is me. I exist. I'm conscious and self-aware. I'm an infinite eternal creator, and I'm here loving everything and creating with my hands and my mind. I'm a dreamer. I make my dreams come true. When you are, you become. Because what do you become? Well, you become the creation itself, because you're creating. You choose your dream. You choose your creation, you choose your purpose, you choose your why, you choose your calling, you choose your goals because you're self-aware and conscious, you have free will. And you manifest your free will through purposeful daily action. So when you are, you become. And you become your creation. You choose it. You become your dream. You see, I am my dream. I'm a dreamer. I dream, therefore I'm a dreamer. So when you are, you become. You become what you create, because we are creators. Creation creates creators, and creators create creations. So we become our own creation. You are your destination. You become where you're headed, because you're infinite energy in the end. So it's all about that. It's about creating and being conscious about our creation. Hey, yeah, that's all it is. Then when you become, you exist. Because by becoming, you prove a concept. When you become something, you exist. Hey, you're proving it. Oh, look, this is my dream. My true self energy guides me. My true self wants me to become this. This is who I am. My source code. I am alive. I'm conscious and self-aware. So when you become, meaning you make your dreams come true, your purposeful life is full of purposeful results. Your goals get accomplished. Then you exist. You are proving the fact that you are alive, that you exist. You see, I'm capable of existing. I'm capable of creating, of realizing. I'm an infinite eternal creator. I'm a compass. I am a sundial. I am creating. I am creating. I'm a creator. I am creating with my mind, with my heart, with my hands, with my actions, guided by my true self energy, guided by my purpose. You see? And the sun comes out and beams, hey, because that's a reminder, we are sundials. So then again, when you become, you exist, and you become by being, by creating your nature. You create, you make your dreams come true, and then you exist because you're proving the concept. You're proving the concept that you become. Hey, you created something, and then that means you exist because it was you who created it. You see, you created it, and you're conscious and self-aware, and you know you created it. And not only you, everyone knows now that you created it, that's your creation, is love-based, and you share it, and everyone resonates with it, and society rewards you. You contribute into society. You have a voice in society as a result of your purpose and your actions. So because of it, you exist. And you're acknowledged by existence itself, and it's telling you, hey, you are a creator just like me. You're conscious and self-aware just like me. And that's love. You see, it's that communion. It's that connection with existence. You connect with your heart, open the portal, and build the bridge because you're one within everything. You're one with creation. Creation creates creators, and creators create creation. And then coming full circle, spherical in nature. You see, Mother Earth created us, the Republic of Planet Earth. Our Mother. You see, for us to exist and create and become and be. And when you exist, you know, because we are conscious and self-aware. When you exist, you know you exist. I know I exist. I know I'm a creator. I know I'm making this video. I know I wrote this book. I know who I am. I know I love. I know I'm one with everything. I know I love you with all my heart and all my might. I know we are a benevolent species. I know we are the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. I know we're the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. I know we are the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. I know we are the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. I know we're light spherical beings. I know we're infinite eternal creators. I know we are compasses. I know we are sundials. I know who we are. We're infinite eternal creation. We're infinite energy, infinite love, infinite creators. This is who we are. We are the human race. You see? When you exist, you know, I'm a creator, my dreamer. I make my dreams come true. I'm living the dream. So I'm going to read this one more time. Fear is a natural process, the adaptation to the new. What frightens us makes us. What makes us shapes us. What shapes us matters. And what matters we do. No more, no less. When you do, you are. When you are, you become. When you become, you exist. When you exist, you know. No more, no less. So I'm going to read this one more time. This is the 5th poem. Fear is a natural process, the adaptation to the new. What frightens us makes us. What makes us shapes us. What shapes us matters. And what matters we do. No more, no less. When you do, you are. When you are, you become. When you become, you exist. When you exist, you know. No more, no less. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might.